the son of the desert. "40 days had scoured him. The sun, a merciless hammer of brass, had beaten the moisture from his flesh, leaving a vessel of taut skin and stark bone. He knelt in the heart of the wilderness, a landscape of skeletal rock and shimmering heat. The silence was not empty. It was a presence, a weight that pressed in on him, waiting. The Nazarene's eyes were closed, but his mind was a battlefield of prayer and privation. It did not arrive, it coalesced. A whisper of displaced sand, a chill in the superheated air. The adversary stood before him, not a beast of horn and fire, but a figure of dreadful beauty, carved from shadow and doubt. Its form was unstable, a mockery of the divine, and its voice was the rustle of dry leaves. "If you are the Son of God," it hissed, the words slithering into the Nazarene's mind, "tell these stones to become bread." Hunger was a living thing inside the Nazarene, a beast with claws and teeth. At the adversary's words, a vision flooded his senses. The gray stones at his feet swirled, their texture softening, their color warming to a rich golden brown. The smell of fresh, hot bread filled the air, a torment that promised an end to the gnawing agony in his belly. He could feel the phantom warmth in his hands, the imagined taste on his tongue. His eyes snapped open, clear and hard as flint. The vision shattered. His voice, though raspy from thirst, was an iron shield. "It is written," he said, each word a stone hurled back at the tempter. "Man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." The phantom smell of bread was replaced by the clean, harsh scent of the desert dust. The desert vanished. In the blink of an eye, they stood on the highest pinnacle of the Holy Temple. The city of Jerusalem spread below them like a map. The wind tore at their robes, a dizzying, terrifying height. The adversary's form seemed brighter here, almost angelic. "If you are the Son of God," it crooned, its voice now like seductive music, "throw yourself down. For it is written, He will command His angels concerning you." A new vision was offered. A graceful fall through the air, not ending in a bloody impact, but in the arms of glorious, winged beings. He saw himself descending into the temple courtyard, a living miracle, the crowds falling to their knees in awe and worship. No more doubt, no more struggle, just immediate, undeniable glory, the temptation of the shortcut, the poison of pride. "Again it is written," the Nazarene answered, his voice steady against the howling wind, his gaze fixed not on the vision, but on the horizon. "You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." He took a deliberate step back from the edge, his footing sure. The grand vision of angels and adoring crowds flickered and died like a snuffed flame. For the final temptation, the adversary tore the world away. They stood on a mountain that pierced the heavens, and the cosmos wheeled around them. Every kingdom of man, past, present, and future, was laid bare. He saw legions marching, cities of gold, towers of glass, oceans crossed by iron ships. All the power, all the glory, all the tragedy of human history. "All this I will give to you," the adversary's voice boomed, echoing in the void. Its shadowy face leaned in, and for a second, its true form showed a mask of infinite, burning pride and an ancient, bottomless sorrow. "If you will bow down and worship me." The offer was absolute. End all war, all famine, all pain, by becoming the world's single, unchallenged God-King. "Away from me, Satan!" The Nazarene's voice was no longer a whisper. It was a thunderclap of pure authority that shook the foundations of the vision. A light, clean and terrible, erupted from him. The adversary screamed, a sound of tearing reality, and was blasted back, dissolving into nothingness. The Nazarene fell to his knees, utterly spent, alone again in the silent desert. Then, from the bruised sky, two figures of serene light descended, their wings unfurling as they came to minister to him.